Why does Hero League exist? Well, Hero League exists for two simple reasons. The first one is you want to find out what your true skill set is, more or less. And the other reason why Hero League exists is that it's supposed to help you improve at the game by allowing you to play with other players that are theoretically your contemporaries. So it gives you the opportunity to see how well you can do against other players like yourself. The question he asked was, then why should someone play Hero League? Well, you should play Hero League if you enjoy playing competitively. Playing in Hero League or Team League is a completely different, animal compared to Quick Match or Unranked. I think that's the reason why there's so much toxicity, especially at the lower levels in competitive play, because there's more pressure that each player puts on themselves. And also, we've said this before many times, is that players think they're better than what they really are. So a lot of people in silver think they're gold level, people in gold think they're plat, people in plat think they're diamond, people in diamond think that they're master, and master think they're in, grandmaster. It's the same phenomena. So, but the thing is that you have to really enjoy playing competitively. You have to enjoy the added pressure of playing and, working well with teams, and then you can't flame players if they make a mistake, like I do. That's why you should play Hero League. Now, for me, I don't play Hero League anymore. I stopped playing Hero League 2 seasons ago because, I had this moment of clarity back then, is that, I don't really care what my level is, because I'm in a unique situation where I get to play with different people of varying skill levels. I play with the GankBush Squad, I play with the Wind Timers, and I know what there's some players are master, some of them are diamond, some of them are plat, some of them are a lot of us are mostly gold or silver, and I can totally see the difference in play. And, I know for me, I'm probably in the, gold 3 to gold 5, or maybe silver 1 to gold 3, somewhere in that realm. And I don't really need to play Hero League to know that. And also another thing is that, I almost forgot. So, in the email, and again, we'll link to this post on GankBushSquad.com, but Yelly cites a Reddit thread about, this one guy who is a silver 3 player, but he has a Smurf account and other accounts that are placed higher. So he has an account, he has his alpha account is in, silver 3, but his newer Smurf is in gold 4, and his brand new Smurf account after 10 placement games is put in diamond 3. Now, if you read the Reddit thread, there's one sentence in there that stands out. This is what it says. So in the post, he says, "I acknowledge that my skill set is incapable of carrying a group of silver players. And that's why that player is placed in silver 3 or silver 2, because he cannot carry." If you think about it, even if you are better than silver 3, if you have a 55% winning percentage, you will eventually move up, but it's going to take you hundreds of games to do that. But if you're way better than that, you'll win more games, you'll climb faster. So for example, let's just use a very extreme example. Suppose you take Bakery, Rich, Quatnix, Glaurung, Fan, Crowan, any of these pro players. You put them in silver 5. I guarantee you, after 100 games, they will be in diamond level. I guarantee it. And also, you don't even have to use an extreme example like this. There are Wind Timers that started out in silver and that are now in platinum and diamond. There's a co-host on this show that started out as silver and is now a master level player. It is possible. And there's another example, like Skara. He was placed in platinum and it took him 230 games to get to masters. It is possible to climb if you are good. If you're only slightly better than your ranking, you will rank up, but it'll take you far longer. And again, that's why we go back to the idea of you have to love playing competitive play, because in order to move up, it's going to be a slow grind. Now, obviously, the new changes for the new season may allow you to move up faster, but I don't think it's really going to have much of a change because, we've all had winning streaks and losing streaks. And also, to go back to what the post said about, about placing in diamond 3 on his brand new Smurf account after 10 placement games. That's fine. He may be placed in diamond, but I'm very confident that that silver level player, after 100 games, he will be in gold. I guarantee it. There's no way. I've played enough silver level. I've played enough with silver and gold level players to know that if they're placed in diamond 3, they will lose a lot of games to get placed out of diamond 3. So that whole idea of, well, I got placed in my Smurf account at this high level. Well, you're not really that good of a player. And if you want to get better, but you can't cite these MMR things. Now, obviously, the things that never get caught up on, I got placed in silver 3. I'm not really a silver 3 player. Well, it's going to be somewhat accurate. To close everything is that when I play with other win timers and I see their Hero League rankings, it pretty much makes sense to me. Now, obviously, there's some players they may be gold 4. I think they're probably a gold 2 player, but for the most part, gold players are gold players and they're in the right spot. Same thing with silver and bronze and diamond and platinum. I think another thing is that I think a lot of the listeners, actually just a lot of people in general, just play by themselves and or play with a small group of friends. So they actually don't really know what it's like to play with or against a diamond level player if you're a silver level player. You have no idea. I mean, you may watch Palytime or, any of the popular streamers on Twitch. But it's not the same thing when you're actually, it's not the same thing when you're actually in the middle of a team fight when their ability to make more clutch plays in a small amount of time is way faster than you. If you play more with win timers, because we're getting to the point now where there's actually a win timer pretty much, throughout the day now. Instead of waiting for me or Bacon or Old Backpack or Scott or Tower Brandon to start playing with us, I am a win timer and play with them, and you'll see what it's like to play with better or lower level players, and you'll have a really good idea of what these players look like. And then for me, I had my moment of clarity when I realized, these players are better than me. I'm not nearly at these players' level, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with all that. So, and then even if these win timers are even if these win timers are silver or gold level and you're like a diamond level, I promise you, these players, they may not be as good as you technically, but these guys are the most informed and the most psychotic HOTS players in the Nexus. All right. That's my rant. I'm done.